What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing as Spain. This is the Great War mod. Last episode we were making some significant advances down here in northern Africa, as well as against the French up here as we continue to drive towards Bordeaux. And so I think it actually makes sense now, since we've got them on the run, to go ahead and tell Teal Group to execute on their offensive line plan on their own, right? We also were able to plug in some more military factories from our recent acquisitions down here in northern Africa, giving us a little bit more military factories, right? And so we're trying to work towards filling out our front lines with the appropriate equipment, right? So we're still missing, let's see, several of these. I do want to, and was thinking about training up some cav units to take care of the resistance that we're seeing in North Africa and Gibraltar there. So if we just go ahead and recruit 3 cav units, right? Because what that does is it actually helps us with that suppression. You can see they've already got a suppression rating of 8 there, which actually matches my full-blown infantry division rating there. Meanwhile, Red Group over here is handling Portugal pretty nicely for us, which we like to see. Naval results here. We did shoot down or sink a British naval convoy there, so that was good. Potentially preventing them from delivering more goods, right? So the good news here is we can actually continue advancing down these areas here. These guys probably need to stay put for the time being right in this area. This guy can advance here, and this guy can advance too, like this. So continuing to take additional territory where we can. Bulgaria has now joined into World War I. That's good to see. And you can see we've got a attempted British invasion over here, or Romania may join the Entente. That's at least what happens historically, right? So with British units over there, I'm wondering if they'll get called into the war once they eventually join the faction there. Early light machine gun research has now finished. So I'm working on getting these new industrial techs back up and running here. Recon Company reconnaissance modifier there. Supply consumption is going to be big for us there with the sterilization effort, just because we are sitting down here in Africa, which, you know, being in the desert and such, that can take a heavy toll from an attrition standpoint. Got 3 new ships into the actual Navy now. So 1 light cruiser and 2 destroyers. Let's go ahead and take the Navy. We do have some significant repair work to do, so I'm actually going to take them back here home. Come on back, guys, to port, because we want to have you guys repair out. So they're going to head on back for us. Don't know if this is a bug over here or not with this Portuguese Navy sitting over here. Looks like it's got 4 ships in it. Meanwhile, back up this way now, we are making some really good advances here towards the front line there in France. Manpower, though, is down to 488k. So, shit, almost forgot we need to pick a new national focus as well. So we're headed down towards the new tech slot there with the airfield expansion. Back up here now, you can see, man, the needs hovering right where they have been hovering previously here for both support equipment and artillery production and such. Let's double check our total casualties here. 118k, so that's increased significantly here since pressing the go button on this offensive line order here. So I'm going to just tell these guys to stay put. This guy can actually make an attack here and advance a little bit further. We're going to micro this area here just to save manpower wherever we can. However, these guys are showing it greens here across the board. Should the 1916 Olympics be canceled? Hard to tell. It's November of 1915 currently. Things going pretty nuts over here. Oh, nice. New military factories now. So 2 more that we could get. So I'm going to plug both of those into the early motorized production like that. Missing some oil now, which is slightly affecting my light cruiser production, but I think I'm okay there for now. I don't want to spend a whole other civilian factory to get 1 oil in there. 2 oil, I should say. Okay. So stacked up pretty nicely here in northern Africa now. Let's go ahead and actually move these guys forward like this and this. you can go ahead and move forward here. That may poke him out a little bit further than we would like to see, but that's alright. Defending up here now pretty nicely. Meanwhile, this division can mount a counterattack on that unit. You can actually try to squeeze them here and trap these divisions, these British divisions, all three of them, into this pocket that we're creating. That's good to see. Alright, you go ahead and there and take out that little chunk. So Spain moving through northern Africa now pretty nicely. How are the cav units doing? Pretty good. We can actually already deploy these guys here. So, 3 units needed. 3 units at my disposal now. We've actually got 3 areas of resistance, so one of you guys will head up here like this. We've got another one that needs to park over here in Gibraltar. This guy's going to come down this way. Oh, he's got to go all the way around? That sucks. Hold on. Come here first. Go to the dock, and then I'll just ship you over really quickly here to northern Africa. Alright, you've made it. No, damn it. I want you to go across the sea. Well, fuck me. No. No, 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 no. Jeez. Move from here. We're currently at war and our transports risk being sunk when moving troops. We can make our shore ships escort mission in the area to help to make sure that doesn't happen. Requires 1 convoy. I've got 95 convoys, so the convoy isn't the issue necessarily. Okay, ships repairing out now over here. It does look like everyone's back to full strength, which is good to see. So I tell you what, let's go for a convoy escort mission here in the Western Mediterranean there, where we're going to see there's in between 35 and... Fuck me, man. How come this isn't working? That's really dumb. Really, really dumb to see. So, unfortunately, until these areas here in the Ottoman Empire can be improved, we can't do anything about that. The Ottomans now taking it on the chin, actually, with a large invasion force over here. Okay, back over to the French area now, the French line, and we're seeing a cav unit sort of taking it on the chin here. Let's go ahead and move these guys forward. We're going to show it a green 90 like this. I've got 9 divisions just sitting on their ass over here as well. These 2 divisions can mount an attack going forward like this. We've got 2 divisions doing nothing this way, so let's bring them up towards Montpellier. Oil need is up to 3 now. So, with... yeah, we're still showing as a red here, so... Fuck me. Alright, so then we're going to bring the fleet back home. Because we do have 1 extra ship in there, so... search and destroy out here on the Iberian coast again. There we are. Okay, cool. So we'll try to see if we can engage anybody there. Losing convoys here. Quite a few of them. Production-wise, though, I don't have any in production currently, but still showing at 95 there, so that's okay. Heavy Industry 2 is done. So that's good to see. Let's go ahead and get the reconnaissance bonus there at 127 days with that updated camera. Got an Austrian unit down here now as well. And the good news is we've at least joined, we have joined up with the German and Austrian divisions here in northern Africa, so basically completing this entire area over here. And the game is hanging up here a little bit, so the Russian Civil War, the whites versus the reds. So we're going to see Russia, you know, spin back down into turmoil there. And we crashed.